A boy wakes up on an idyllic beach. After a few careful steps, he sees a deserted world at first sight. Well, that's RiME. RiME is like many other games that put a lot of emphasis on exploration and nice atmosphere. Beautiful music, a beautiful looking world to explore, and a story where you don't know what will it be tell in the beginning. And they appeal to the type of player who wants to explore and enjoy game worlds freely and without time pressure. With these expectations, I also started the game. I have to admit, at first I wasn't completely convinced. You know, just this scheme, even if every single game has its own unique charm. And that's absolutely the case in RiME. After overcoming the initial doubts, I was able to start enjoying the game and trying to figure out what to do on this deserted island. Because it doesn't seem so lonely, everywhere are buildings from a seemingly past time. It looks like nobody has been here for a long time. To progress on this island, you have to solve some puzzles. These are never really hard, but keep you entertaining so that the game doesn't degenerate into such a complete walking simulator. There is a common thread, but you don't have to follow that strictly, so you don't necessarily run from puzzle to puzzle, because there's enough room to explore the game world. As a small incentive, there are also things to collect, but the game doesn't really need that, because if you want to explore this world, then you do it voluntarily, without any incentive system, and I think it's worth it. It's always very pleasant and relaxing, especially thanks to the music. But if you don't want that, then it's good too. Either way, the game is very entertaining and never boring. Because after all, it still remains to find out who you are, where all the stuff on the island comes from, and a few other things that I don't want to reveal at this point. As far as the story goes, most of the time I just saw it as a kind of nice extra. Nice that there is a story, but nothing more. I was so wrong. And there we are at a point that I love so much about these smaller, lovingly designed games. Often real pieces of gold hide where they are not expected. As inconspicuous as the story was most of the time, the more harder it became for me in the end. I have to admit that when the credits ran across the screen, I didn't understand everything. The end already, but I didn't get the connection to the previous 3 or 4 hours. Immediately after the end, I searched for explanations and quickly found what I needed. And as I read the comments on that, I realized how great and good this game is. If I had not read that, I would see the game with complete different eyes.